Hey, question for you. Do you trust the stock market? I ask because it's been friendly. So does that give you reason to think, ooh, it's been friendly. Is it going to be unfriendly soon? Well, we've got Greg here from Prosperity Group to kind of walk us through it all. How's it going?
Doing great, Megan. How are you?
I'm good. Let's talk stock market. Do you trust it?
Well, you can't ever trust the stock market because it's like gambling. It's like saying I'm going to win every time I gamble. But people have taken the mindset that the stock market's the only place to put their money for retirement. And I think that's a major mistake. You have to have some of your foundational money in what I call safe money accounts. So I believe we're on the precipice of a major correction in the stock market. And I think retirees, buy and hold investors are going to get hurt when that happens. So what we try to do is we try to reallocate into something that's safe. We've got stuff that's paying people 8%, which actually is beating the stock market. So we have opportunities that people can take.
Okay, because some people are like, well, you don't make money if you're not, sometimes taking on a little bit of risk. But,
Right.
there becomes a time where it's like, you may not need risk, but you over here, you could have a little risk. How do you determine all that?
I believe in calculated risk. A lot of people just buy stocks, bonds, mutual funds. We use an insurance strategy that says we're going to let the insurance company take the bond risk. So they're not the ones, the people aren't taking the risks unnecessarily. So what we do is we say, hey, we've got this foundational money that's going to be there for us. If there is a correction, if I'm right, and I don't hope that there is, but if I'm right, our clients are going to get hurt. But if I'm wrong, our clients aren't going to get hurt either.
So it's a win-win.
It really is.
Why do you think people aren't doing this?
Because I can't advertise as much as the big brokerage houses. And seriously, they flood the internet all the time, and they have misinformation about annuities, and they lump everything into basically feeling like you're missing out on the gains of the market if you're not in it. So I always tease people on my radio show. I say, oh, the market's good, everything's okay, nothing's wrong in the world as long as the market's good.
Yeah.
But it doesn't work that way.
Is there like a certain age or maybe a certain situation in life where you're like, you know what, you just keep on rolling the dice, you're good. And then the reverse where you're like, why don't we kind of do it here?
You should always have some foundation money. Yeah, you should roll the dice some when you're younger, but you still have to build off a solid foundation. If you do that, you're going to grow your accounts and you're going to grow your money safely. But there is, like I said, calculated risk. Like I doubled my money twice on Bitcoin, and I'm not an expert on Bitcoin.
Right.
But I like to take my gains and get out.
See, that's what I would do. I'd be like,
Yeah.
all right, I was lucky. I'm done.
I won, yeah.
Yes.
I'm not a big gambler. I go to Vegas, I win $100, I walk away.
Yes, I'm playing the $5 black. That's
Yeah,
it. Like
exactly.
there's not a lot of risk. Okay, if someone would like to sit down with you and talk more and say, hey, I've got some money. I don't know where to put it, how to do it all. Is that a conversation?
Yeah, we meet with people, our entire team. They can give us a call. We'd be glad to sit down with them. We will have a first visit, maybe a second visit, and a lot of times we move a lot of people's 401k money, IRAs, but we do a lot of business. We've been blessed. But the key is to help people understand what their options are.
That's the big thing, because sometimes you don't know what you don't know.
That's
so
right.
I love your website, mymoneyissafe.com. Go to it, schedule your appointment with Greg. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Megan.